was our solo run with Marko. Oh, poor guy. And he ain't, maybe he's losing hope of finding his family again. Poor chap. I'm hoping that we get a happy ending for him and for Anton. Obviously, last time we played, I managed to get everybody killed. Talk about a bad ending. I recently set up the This War of Mine board game. I've got a copy of that. There's a second edition coming out soon. And after 4 days, I was just doomed. And I quit in frustration. And later on today, I'm going to go back to it because I'm a masochist, I guess. I'm going to give it another try because I would like to be good at that game. I would like to enjoy it. I just tend to not do very well. The handguns are multiplying again. That's good to know. So we got Marko is still slightly wounded. It's fine. He should be able to shrug that off. Maybe I'll get him to sleep tonight, and I'll send Anton out to scavenge. It's an option. Could do that. Or I could do this and I could craft ammo instead. You know what? I never do this. I need a few more components. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to upgrade the metal workshop. I don't know if I've ever had a run through where I've had literally everything. You know, where I've made every single kind of station, every single toy, you know, had the shelter completely kitted out with absolutely everything that I could build. I don't know if I've done that. Tell you what, we'll come back to Mr. Snowman. I'm just waiting to see if anybody arrives. We haven't got a ton of stuff to do. Something that we could do that's practical. I might prep some food. Scratch that, I will prep some food. I'm going to get both our boys here well fed. I want to keep their morale up as we're coming to what is possibly the final days of this war of mine. Games usually last about 30 days. We're on day 28 now. There's no sort of hard and fast rule. I don't know if the days are exactly set, but it's usually around 30. Oh, doesn't this music sound maudlin? I think we're doing okay. Okay, that's good. Yep, quite feast bait. Now, was it the railway station where we had a whole load of wood and components? It might have been. That weird interface issue makes me think that sometimes it doesn't register one of the advanced heaters properly. Could be wrong. I sometimes think that the temperature as it's displayed isn't sincere. Again, could be wrong. It's just that sometimes characters like Anton, they keep on getting sick, even though you've got everything in place to mean that they should stay healthy. Okay, I think we finished the snowman. Solid. Going to the music club, guys. I'm sure that I have, on at least one occasion, done something to annoy the denizens here. How do I get down? Is that a... Hello, mate. No sudden movements, okay? I've definitely done it before, where those people have got annoyed. Yeah, let's see what you got, buddy. It's massively valuable. I mean, there's all of that stuff up there as well. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to go there. I think that going up there is what can tee these guys off. Let's clear everything here first, and then go up and see if we get away with it. I'm sure I'll collect all of this stuff before I leave. Getting some empty shell casings, that's probably worth doing now. I do want to get it to the point where I can make ammo. Running low on it, and of course it's useful for defending the shelter, but also a very valuable trade commodity. It takes a lot of resources to get to the point where you can generate ammo. But I mean, you're talking about a really, really valuable trade commodity, so it can be worth it. You know, if you can do it without completely, you know, crippling yourself. There's people upstairs, and I think that those might be the bad guys if I... This place, it looks kind of okay, and then you see that it has indeed been shut to hell. Let's just come back and grab all of those bits. So I'm not clearing first like I normally would, just because I don't know what's going to set off. Hello! How are you? I'm wondering if this might be our last session for this particular run of this war of mine. Here at the music club, and I'm taking it very cautiously. I know that I've definitely set these guys off and they've attacked me. And I don't even remember why. I'm pretty sure I remember wiping these guys out with Roman. I'm really good. Absolutely fantastic. I was saying earlier on the stream that the only blip has been trying to play the This War of Mine board game, which is horrifically brutal. Everything aside from that, yeah, these guys don't like me being here. Okay, so those are the guys that I can't really mess with. It's good to know that. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, in good health. The sun is blazing out there. I'm enjoying that. And just getting along, basically. I'm really happy because I made another original video. I sometimes make videos about films, TV, a lot of stuff about Star Trek. And I sort of made a new one, and I'm quite happy with it, actually. Not trying to sound cocky or arrogant or anything, but yeah, I think it turned out really quite well. I want to keep on doing that. Just do it a way to boost the views, really. But it's nice to just create something and sort of go like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yeah, Real Scotticus. So RealScotticus. And yes, it sounded like I said titty. Yeah, and I just make original videos, and I think I started off with one on The Walking Dead, because the first game that I started doing streaming and stuff for was The Walking Dead No Man's Land, which is it's still a good mobile game. And I just found that I enjoyed making videos. And then I learned a bit more about how to edit, and I started writing some original videos and doing those on topics I was interested in. Yeah, and I've really enjoyed doing it. It's so much fun. And the first one's really basic, but I think I improved. I think I got better. It was nice to, to sort of get better at something. It was really enjoyable. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I think this might be a one and done location. I think we might visit this once now. I'm gonna be off. And we've got some tradey stuff there, great. Some wood. But I don't think we need anything else from here. Not really. Let's call that a night. Let's call that a night now. So yeah, my YouTube channel, I've usually got a gaming video going up each day, and an original video. It's usually a couple of months between, but I want to get quicker, I want to get better, and maybe start releasing a video maybe every fortnight. That would be fun. Try and get a regular schedule, maybe try and get an audience, of regular people to watch. Okay, where are we here then? So them cold days are over. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting it to stay literally frozen as we continued this run. This takes some pressure off. Wood is not going to be such an urgent commodity anymore. Make more. No, I can only put one on. So yeah, this definitely takes an objective away. We don't have to worry about keeping this warm. Okay, our trader. Oh yeah, of course we. Why did I completely forget how we use rainwater collectors? Honestly, I just completely forgot. We can make multiple batches of water when we're using the stove to melt ice. We can't do that when we're using the rainwater collector. Now I could upgrade this. There's not a ton of point just yet because we don't have the components, the empty shells with which to make ammunition. I'm glad that Marko is no longer injured. What do we need? I mean, another weapon part would be very welcome. You know what I might do? Let's throw some ciggies for our trade here. Marko's doing that thing where even though he's not tired, he's still getting his head down. Thanks for telling me that it's getting warmer. Okay, radio hasn't got too much to say. Keep Anton churning out those ciggies for the moment. We'll make sure that he gets some kip. Bless him, nobody ever gets any better. Right, Anton, that'll do. Don't need no moonshine. Cool. Ciggies actually have some value. Probably about right as far as pricing goes. And then I don't think we need anything else, mate. Good. I mean, really, we've got it almost locked down here. We're secure. We can generate food. We can even generate trade commodities. Now I know the risk of getting too cocky in this game, so I don't want to, but as far as the shelter goes, we're, it's kind of a thumbs up kind of situation. I wonder if those veggies will be ready by the end of the day. I think even if they are, we won't have time to plant more, so I'm not too concerned about that. Shall we treat ourselves and upgrade the metal? little workshop. You know, for what it's worth. Wait until there's a point in doing it, I guess. I'm not going to sit here and wait for those veggies to be ready, because, hey, we're streaming. So, Marko the Axeman, shredding away. I mean, that sounds exciting, right? Ooh. I don't want to do this until we've got a hatchet. I don't think I've been to the port after it's been subject to a military strike. Let's check it out, shall we? All the boats sailed or sank except for this one. This one's still here. Hey, hi-ho. Come join us. Cat's come to say hi. Where's a good girl? We're going to look to clear the stage first. Stealing? Why is that stealing? There's nobody here. The captain of this old vessel got taken out. Oh no, he's still here. Yes, you're Karen. Carol. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. So, looks like you can still use the port as a means of escape, even after it says like, "Hey, look, it's no good. It's been blown up." I kind of do, yeah, because it said that all the boats have been destroyed. And I guess they haven't. Okay. So, for the price of 8 pieces of jewellery, we would be able to still escape from here. I don't think there's 8 pieces of jewellery left in the map, basically. We've been using it for trade and stuff. If I'd have known, I might have saved up use this route of escape. I mean, it is just a case of that it says, oh hey, look, there's no option, no, the boats have been destroyed, but clearly they haven't. Okay, we've got some weapon components, that's very good. We can use those, of course, to make a hatchet. And then maybe I'll risk it, maybe we'll go to the airport and we'll take out those bad guys. Get some redemption for the last run where we tried to take on some bad guys, the snipers at the construction site, but they got the better of us. Okay, some good stuff here actually. I was expecting this to be very sparse in terms of resources, but we got some good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking those empty shell casings and things, just so that we can generate some back at the shelter. Either to keep for our own use, or for trade. It's the only way. If not, mate, we can just survive this out. You should see our shelter. Party Central, I tell you. It looks like some berries there in the background. If we wanted to fight, we could always go there, I suppose. That's where there's a load of bandits. Could always do it. I could always fix that body armor and that helmet that we found at the music club. Load up with the old assault rifle and go crazy on those bandits, but I don't know, I think we'll be tempting fate. Those lads at the airport though, I'm thinking that might be a fun little romp. Might be good for our morale as well, so I think I will do that. Yeah. Don't know that I need cogs or anything, but let's grab some anyway. If we're gonna go out hunting, I think maybe I should make sure I've got all the bullets in the world. So we've got components, we've got cogs, we've got wood. I'll just try and remember that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just going to make a quick note of what we got there. As I often say, make a note of what you left behind at each location. And shell casings. There you go, just a very quick note. Okay, use 2 rounds to fend off some bad guys. That's perfectly acceptable. Oh. Bent on laying down some ground rules there. Feeling confident after seeing off some bandits, I guess. We've got an abundance of food, so using some for bait is fine. We've got plenty of water, but if we just make sure that we're just churning some out every single day as well, it just means that we're maintaining that position. I suppose what I could have done is I could have got that armor from the music club before we go to the airport to take on some bad guys. Not necessarily a bad idea. Who's this schmuck? Okay, he needs help. That means he's probably going to want somebody there overnight. We could send Anton. It doesn't matter if he gets very tired. We just sleep him up the next day. Because this is probably somebody who's going to say, oh, hey, I need help overnight with something. I would rather send Anton though, so let's get him into bed. Tell this guy to slow his roll for a second, and then we'll send Anton out. Yeah. You're welcome, dude. It's funny, normally our characters will say something like, I'm really glad we helped that man, and they don't seem to be here, so... In a matter of days. I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to keep on getting our lads well fed. As soon as they dip into hungry, this is again just a morale boosting issue. Usually states how happy or otherwise your characters are. There are actually some hidden states as well. So it doesn't necessarily strictly tell you exactly how they are. There are states in between being, you know, sad, depressed, content. So this is something that I think should just bump them up to that sort of next mid tier, and of course that should give us a better chance of actually having a good ending for both or either of these characters. Water's just, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem for us at all. Food doesn't look like it's going to be a problem for us at all. Maybe we could have some slightly better trading items, I guess. I don't know, I mean we've got moonshine and stuff, so... Anything else that we want to do during the day? I don't think so. Alright guys, I think we need at least the crowbar if we're going to do this. I think there is indeed a... Might need that as well. Oh, I didn't make a gosh darned... hatchet, did I? Gonna need a hatchet if we're gonna do that. Okay, let's see, where can we go where I've left some stuff? I mean, we can get back to some of those places where we were locked out of because of the snow. Was it the railway station where we left a load of stuff? I'm gonna go here. I think we left some stuff. If this is incorrect, that's fine. It's not like every night of scavenging is absolutely essential anymore because we're pretty well set up. I'm gonna remember to build a hatchet. Now I'm gonna feel a lot more confident about going to take on some of the bad guys at the airport. Go on then, let's make some ammo. Fair amount of shell casings and things there, so that's good. Good trade. Turn those into good trade. Okay, so that's a fairly nothing scavenge, but we got something that we needed. We needed some weapon components so that we can make a hatchet. Again, every single night of scavenging is not utterly essential to our survival anymore. We're just not in that place. Oh mate, tell you what, you are the trapping expert, so you spring that trap. You're not lucky it's not cold in there. It's not cold outside. Haven't you noticed how that snowman that you built has melted? Because there's no snow? Could build another water filter, but I just don't think that we need it. Must remember to build a hatchet, must remember to build a hatchet. We may as well keep on knocking around in here until we see if somebody's going to visit or not. Whee! The hatchet is the most effective melee weapon in the game. There's essentially 3 tiers, broadly speaking. You have the crowbar, which is the least effective close combat weapon. Everything else is sort of tier 2, except for the hatchet, which is tier 3. It's more deadly and you have better chance to hit with it, so if you are going to get up close and personal in a fight, that's what you want. What I'm thinking is the soldiers that we've got, we should be able to hoodwink them. We should be able to ambush them. We should be able to backstab them with the hatchet. That will just take them out. We're going to take our assault rifle as well. I would take armor if we had it. Da-da-da. Yeah. Just something that I never tend to do in my run-throughs, make bullets, but it's kind of quick and easy. Still surprised that nobody sort of said anything like, "Oh, hey, it's great that we gave some bandages to that guy. We just did it," and they sort of shrugged it off. I think they probably would have got upset if we hadn't done it, but they don't seem to be enthused about the fact that we did do it. Now I'm just thinking what else I want to do today. I want to get some more water going, I want to check the radio, and then we're going to probably finish off the day making some cigarettes, We've got the backy, so why not? We've really broken the back of the game at this point. The day-to-day, hour-to-hour fight for survival doesn't apply. Not to say that we can't fail, we could. 2 or 3 days. Okay guys, this will be the last stream of this run. We're gonna see this thing through to the end. We got everything that we want. We got the hatchet. Yes, we do. Yeah, I was going to say that would take us to the end of the day. Okay, let's gear up for war. Can't remember if we need those. I don't think we do, but I'd rather have them and not need them. 1 round is sufficient for defending the shelter. Let's see what we've got on our little stockpile. It's been a while since we've been here. Oh, we got saw blades. Okay, fine. A ton of really useful stuff. Lots of handy. Lots of meds there. Three tubs of meds. That's good. That's valuable stuff. Okay, let's zoom out, get a good view. For what it's worth. Slightly injured. Okay. Yeah, get some fresh air, mate. Treat yourself. Okay, we got that guy at the top of the stairs. I mean, while I'd be tempted to see if we can get this guy with his back turned to us, that guy at the top of the stairs is just going to see us, isn't he? So, or is he? He's got his back turned. Okay, that's better. Hopefully this guy doesn't question why the door's open. Right, you're gonna get some air. Where are you going? I mean, I could backstab him. What I want is for him to come past here. We know that he does. Buddy's coming back. If I go out, I bet he turns round again. Okay, so he actually is no longer a threat. I'm not interested in just killing people just because I can. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yeah, get some fresh air, pal. Loads of fresh air this one, mate. Loads. Oh, son of a... Damn controls. I wanted to backstab, obviously. I wanted to just jump out there and flip in. Have him with the shovel. So we spent a lot of time dealing with these little guys. I mean, there's some great stuff here, especially if you were early in the game. Look at all this stuff. This is fantastic. I mean, we'll then we'll come back here. Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he died. You have to pick this stuff up or it actually vanishes. I don't know how he died. We didn't kill that guy, did we? Or did we? Fog of War. Found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night! Oh yeah, I killed some guys. Thankfully we're well armed, none of us were wounded. Yeah. Good. Anyone got anything to say about... Nobody's got anything to say about the fact that we just offed a bunch of people. Hey, it's cold. At least it's warm. No, it's not, mate. Apparently. Was that? Promised that the forces were going to put an end to the conflict in Grozny. Yes. Nothing new. It's good news. But it ain't new. Yeah, we've got a lot of bullets now. 3 assault rifles. And like 1 million handguns because they're multiplying. I still don't know what that glitch is. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this is the mechanic of how it works. So you visit the port, Carol says, hey, do you want to get on a boat? And then he actually comes to your shelter. Yeah, we thought over your offer, it sucks. Not doing it. We are here till the bitter end, sir. Never said I was interested, mate. Never said I was interested. User. I'm not going to keep these guys well fed every single day. I might try that. Do we have any shell casings? I think that's our day, and that's our war. I'm so glad that on the very last opportunity, we took out those bad guys at the airport. See how we did. Let's have a run through of everything that we went through. He didn't. But the game thinks he did. Yeah, Anton's the only other person who actually came to join us in the shelter. I'm certain I've had it before. Even when I've had 3 people, you know, when somebody's come along, but usually when I've had fewer, we often have a full house by the end of the day, but it's fine. Yeah, he did, but I don't know if that's going to count as a negative thing. That definitely counts as a positive thing. Yeah, he did. At the brewery. Several soldiers were killed by Marko. No, not really. Well, yeah, that must be the airport. The end. After the war, Marko found his family, who managed to avoid the worst atrocities, hidden away by a friendly country family. They came back to Porygon along with other people. Normalcy returned to the city. Buildings were rebuilt, schools and shops reopened. Life went on. I think that those are the best endings that you can have for these characters. I'm very, very happy to have got them. So, next up will be the stories. I do actually have that DLC. Sometimes it doesn't register it, but I do have that DLC. And I'll probably do the Burning Embers at some point. But for now, that's the end of this particular run. Marko survived, and his housemate Anton did too. Very, very glad to have shared this with you. Thank you very much for watching, and we're going to move on to I do have that. Anyway, we'll do the expansions soon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.